my channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, I'm a certified life coach. I've been doing life coaching for a very long time. Online, people, send me messages about their situations in life and I help them. So this is what I've been doing for a long time until a few years ago I became certified. I'm also into management. So all that certification in life coaching and management, it's basically the same. These are transferable skills. You can transfer one skill to the other. So that's my gift. Okay? And for those people who are wondering, how many things is she doing? She's doing so much. How many jobs? Look, if you have the kind of enemies I have, you will understand why I do a lot. I do a lot. Not that I do them every time, like the same time. No, you can't do the same. You can't do plenty of things at once. Once this one is over, I'm into that one. I don't give room for failure. Okay? I became like that because I realized that the moment I do just one thing, my enemies are going to destroy it. Okay? That's why I stopped music. For those who want me to go back to music, music was giving them an avenue to be around me. I don't like that. So I sat back, especially after the social media issue with the trolling, that woman that was trolling me from, I don't know where she lives. I learned a lot of things from her. I learned about the information she was receiving about me. She talks a lot, so she can't control her mouth. I learned the information she's receiving from my enemies, because there is people that are sending her, because I really don't know her. But it's those people who are using her that actually know me, or I know them. Alright? I don't like to discuss them, because if I bring them out here, the internet is going to tear. If I bring out the things that I know about them. But I don't like to discuss people. Whatever lifestyle you're living is your business. It's none of my business. This is who I am. I accept people for who they are, how they want to be, as long as they're not troubling anybody. Okay? I don't judge people. I don't know how to judge people, because I feel that people do what they do for a reason. Whatever habits people have, I don't judge them. I accept them like that, because that is who they are. And I won't come on social media to come and start talking. Because if I start calling all of their names and everything I know about them, everywhere will burst. So once they were sending that woman, I was receiving information. And if they come again, because they like to disturb everything I'm doing. So this video is telling them to keep off my YouTube. I don't want any problems. I'm a very peaceful person. Because each time I do anything video, anything drama, anything acting, anything music, you see them coming in. I'm not working with people. I work alone because I don't have money to pay anybody. So sometimes they come, they want me to pay them, because I used to pay people in the past, a long time ago, to do jobs for me that I'm doing by myself today. But I don't have money to pay anymore, because when you pay people, pay, they come and do the job and they leave you to your own. They leave you. This is how I've been building my career for so many years. I'm the one who pays. And they leave you to it. And then once you're doing another project, you see them, they want to come and join you. Look, when I went to Nigeria to go after my music career, somebody, a popular comedian, approached me to work with him. And what he paid me, I don't know if I've made a video about that. He tried to pay me 20,000 naira. I'm somebody who gives people, imagine when somebody was giving me 20,000 naira to come and do work and still wanted to have his way with me sexually. That really pissed me off, because whatever I do, I'm a professional. Those people I pay up to one, I didn't ask any of them to come and do something with me in bed, even though some of them were offering. Because I'm a professional, I don't want to get involved with people that I work with. How many people you want to do? I don't do things like that. I come, I work with you. If I can see that you have the skills that I'm looking for, the right skill sets, I work with you, I pay you your money, and that's it. You don't need to come and do any favors for me. So when I see professionals, or people I thought were professionals, trying to give me 20K or trying to do something with me, no, I don't do that. I don't bring that into my work. So when I saw all these things in the industry, I said, no, I don't want to be here, because these people are not professional enough in my own, understanding. Because you don't mix pleasure with business. What we're doing is business. You don't mix it. they're not professional enough, and nobody's a child or a kid that they don't understand anything. We are all adults, we understand what's going on, all right? So I don't mix it like that. So I stopped all those things because I also realized that it was an avenue for some of them to come and try to do stuff with me. It was an avenue for them to know what's going on in my life. Sorry, I'm getting really personal, but this topic is taking me somewhere. It was an avenue for them to come in and even create havoc. So I stopped all of that. So that's why some of them were getting information. And I was facing challenges that period. I was going through a tough period in my life. Imagine paying 800k house rent, which is like 1 point something now. And then you are looking for work because you don't know how next year is going to be. When it's time to pay another house rent. And you have your car, you have your kid to look after, pay school fees. So all the people who came to drag me on social media, I see them as 11 naira people. 11 naira, because why I said so is, you can't see somebody who is paying house rent of almost 1 million, buying her own Jeep, paying her child's school fees of 250k every 3 months in school, still feeding, have house help, have security guard in the house, have people running errands, still doing music, and you bring the person on social media to laugh at the person as if the person's own is finished. How many of them can do it? They all have sponsors, the ones that are doing. They have sponsors, they have things they do underground. We know all their story, but we don't bring them out on social media for people to laugh at them. Small thing happen, you will see that they will look so drained. Just small thing, because they're living false life. But I don't live my life to impress anybody. When I saw that I couldn't do that, money was just going, I left. I told myself the truth, that this is not taking you anywhere. Everybody wants your money. I left with 1,000 pounds, which was what I converted my naira to pound, and I came back to the UK. So whoever is sending that woman to come on social media and disturb me then was actually wasting their time. Because you're laughing at me with your 1 naira head, or they were laughing at me with their 1 naira head. I call them 1 naira people. Because somebody who has eaten, somebody who has a business, somebody who knows how to work money will not be making fun of me. They'll say, okay, you really tried. You really tried. So I was very disappointed with a lot of people who knew me, who had been to my house. That's why I made a video on Instagram one time. I said, it's people around me that were destroying me. Now nobody's around me. I've not had any problems. My work is going on fine. Business is going on fine. Everything's going on. Have I complained? No. Am I on social media to complain? No. Nobody has heard me complain. All I've been doing now is calling them out. Since they don't want me to rest, I said I was going to use them for series and episodes. So that we'll talk about their character. If there's any way it can change them, let it change them. And that's why I'm making this video. And that's why I'm saying that if you, who is watching me, you have the kind of enemies I have, you will not do one thing. And you will understand why I'm doing several things. Because once those enemies see what I'm doing, mark this video, unless God has touched their hearts. Once this video, because the video will be fine, I will be speaking very well, I will look very well. So ordinarily these small things I do, it annoys them. They will now find a way to come and destroy it. That's why I don't talk about my work on social media. Because there was a time I was talking about my work all the time. I started having problems at my workplace. I'm dealing with some very weird stuff. And I don't mean to scare anybody. So that's why I don't do one thing. Because when they block this road, I'm jumped off to the other one. They block the other one, I moved on to, but they always do it. I'm always very prayerful. Once I notice that they started working on me, I start praying. Because whoever is happy that things are not working out for you, anybody that is happy, clapping hand in public, smiling, laughing at you that things are bad for you, my dear, that person has a very evil heart, because it's what they've been expecting since. They want that to happen to you. Okay? So that person can go places for you. Unfortunately, it's 1 naira things that they go to do. 1 naira, all those 1 naira jazz and stuff. 1 naira spiritual worker. And then it comes like mosquitoes. But you know, we'll slap the mosquito come out. So that's why I do a lot of things for those who want to judge me. Some people say, oh, Becky's confused. Becky is I'm not confused. I'm doing all my talents, all my skills, all the things that, because I'm getting older. So I might as well use all the gifts that God has given to me and try to make my life well. So anything I know how to do with my hands, I do it. Anything I know, because when you're being creative, you're creating products, it takes time, it takes a while for people to be aware, or for you to create awareness for those products and people to start buying. It just doesn't happen in one day. It doesn't happen in one day. So I've studied a lot, I've done that. I said, how will I fail again when I have bumped myself with all sorts of skill sets and mindset and education and all that? Where is the failure going to come from again? Failure will see me and run. Yes, that's the truth. Failure will say, Becky, this woman, she too know. I don't want to be around her. So that's why I don't do one thing. I do many things because of my enemies. Because of the I have some very powerful enemies. Some are in politics. Because of the kind of enemies that I have. And these were people I used to be friends with some time ago, and I don't want to be friends anymore, because I don't like to laugh at people's downfall. I don't like to plan for people to fail. I don't like to plot for people to go and scatter somewhere. I don't like to scatter somewhere and then say, yes, I'm the one who did it. I'm telling some of my friends, yes, I will do more. I don't like to do that. You know? But I know people who like to, that's what they do. They are saboteurs. They sabotage people's means of income, means of livelihood. It's like when I was doing music, then when I started owning a band, and then I had a venue at one time, they went and scattered the place. So these are the kind of enemies I had. They went and scattered the venue because it was my band that wanted to play there. When I sat down and I thought about it, I said, I used to know somebody who enjoys to scatter places long time ago. I'm not going to mention his name. And he used to use it and brag. Then I was so young, I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand what he was saying. But that was how he was flowing. That was his default setting. Scatter things and then sit back and watch the people, how they cry, or how they, why can people be living their lives like that? So since I realized with this social media trolling I went through since 2015, the last one was in 2022 May. Okay, see how many years this woman trolled me, and people say she's working alone. She's not working alone. I know the people she's working with. I know all of them, and if I bring out their story, everything will scatter. I know the people she's working with. So you cannot troll somebody like that unless you're being paid. Unless you're being paid. Those kind of people, they forget who their sister is or who they're speaking the same language with because somebody's paying them. So I don't want them to be on my videos. This is my life coaching. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm saying these things. If you don't like me, stay away from me. Period. And I can tell you who is watching this video, if you know that somebody does not like you, don't let them come close to you. Don't let them come. I'm drawing my ear now. This is my earring so far. Don't let them come close to you. You know this person does not like you. They've made you feel they don't like you. Several times they've told you they don't like you, or they mingle with your enemies. Don't let them come close to you. I take God beg you. Because that's how they find people. Don't allow them. Keep them away from you, far. And I don't see any reason why they don't like you and they're coming around you. They don't like you. And they show you in your face that they don't like you. The way they talk to you, the way they look at you. And they still want to be around you. I don't understand this kind of people. It's almost like they think you're blind, or you can't see, or you don't have sense. I don't understand such people. If you don't like Becky, don't come around Becky. Even if you see what Becky is doing, you zip it. If you don't like Becky, don't talk about her. But somebody will carry your matter, gossip the whole place, go around, let people know they don't like you, but then they still want to hang around you. That's very weird. That's some evil shit. That's all. I stay away from such people. And that's why I've stayed away from a lot of people. And like I said, nothing has gone wrong in my life. After COVID, I stayed away from plenty people. And my life has been very peaceful and very productive. Now I've started making my video because nothing is taking my time away, nothing useless. I'm very productive. I'm not hanging around with people who don't like me. Once I notice you don't like me, I cut off. Anything I notice that is bringing people who don't like me, I cut off. That's that music. I cut off. I cut off because some people might dislike you just for the littlest of things. Me, in my own case, it was my career because I started this showbiz thing from a very young age. When your top actors and actresses now, when they've not even started their career, I was there in Port Harcourt singing. Yes, I was there. Some of them I even started living the big life before them. Yes, they know me. Anyone who has been to Port Harcourt, who came from Port Harcourt, they all know me very well. But I don't speak to a lot of them. Yes, they all know who I am. Because I know when some of them started making money. So I'm not here to brag, I'm not making mouth, but it's just to let people know. That's where they hate me. Becky did a lot of things. She started, and then we were just few of us that were doing this showbiz thing, that were doing it very well, that were making the money, having the connections. Because me, I hustle though. I used to go from Port Harcourt to Abuja to go and sing, and they pay me some money. I come back, I buy stuff on the road for my family. So nobody was giving me. I was helping my parents look after their children. Nobody was helping me, so I needed to go and hustle, and that was my voice that I used, and I was making money at least from my year 2. Year 1, I was driving a car in school, in uni. Year 2, I bought a Jeep. So these people saw me during that time. I was married, I was traveling abroad. The people in uni didn't know the kind of life I was living in my house. The people in my house didn't know the kind of life I was living in uni. I had my salons. The people working for me didn't know I was in uni, So different people saw me at different places because I was pulling a lot of things. I had 2 salons at one time. Buying stuff from Abuja, Lagos, Aba to come and sell in Port Harcourt. I did all of that. So this is where these people are angry. Oh, she's still going on. Why hasn't she fallen since? Why is she still standing? Imagine, just for you, the fact that you're being successful or you're still remaining at a level. Some people are annoyed about it because you're still standing. You're still standing. They want you to fall because I'm still here, I'm still standing. I feel like they see me as their competition. Once they pass me, they feel they are okay. Once they go above beyond me or anything I have, they want to get more of it. They feel they are fine, they're bigger than me. And I try to let them know that you're going to burn your energy by doing all that. Because me, I don't compete with anybody. I compete with myself. I want to be better than I was yesterday. And I've been drumming this thing a long time ago. My competition is who I was yesterday. I don't look at anybody and say I want to be bigger than this person. Because everybody has their own destiny. All the fingers, they're not equal. See, they're not equal. So everybody in life has their own destiny. Everybody has a road that they will take and meet their success. If I go and take that road, it might not work for me. So because somebody is following here, I don't need to follow there. I will go and find my own way. And my own time to follow the road. And day or even night safe to follow the road. So it's not about the right path, it's about the timing. Okay? If you don't have the timing right, things will go wrong. So that's why it's very important for you to do things in your own time. Some people can follow the same road, the same time, the same day, the same hour, whatever it is, and there's only one person that will be successful. Yes, the others will not be. It happens because that's not their destiny. They followed somebody else's destiny. So I don't compete with people because everybody has their own destiny. So when people look at me, oh, Becky, I want to show Becky that I'm bigger. I have a bigger house. I'm driving a bigger car. I want to show her. I see this thing a lot. Even that one on social media, that on Facebook, that was ranting and for many years, she was trying to let me know she was big. She had become big. And she's not the first person. But it's just that her own, she turned it into verbal abuse and all of that and trolling. She's not the first person. I've seen a lot of them. They want to show me that they are better and bigger than me, as if it was like a rite of passage and they've reached that destination, and now I'm a nobody because then I was a nobody because I was finally in Lagos where they were and trying to come up, and because they've been there for many years, they know the road. I've just arrived. You know? So that's the kind of people we deal with, and that's why I do a lot. I don't want them in my business. They should go and do their own, because now that I'm making these videos, I want all of you fans who are watching, who are joining me here, you will notice another one might spring up, unless God has touched their hearts and said, leave this woman alone. But something enters their system, and then I don't know if it's jealousy, I don't know what it is. They want to work with me. I don't want to work with them. I'm not in Nigeria. I've moved out of there. I'm not in theater arts. I'm not a singer anymore. I'm still using the Becky Enyioma name because it's my name. Those are my names. I worked for the name. I put it together to what it is. So I cannot throw it out. Anything creative I'm doing, you see the Becky Enyioma there. Yes, that's the name I worked for. I cannot just throw away the popularity that the name has gained over the years. The people have not allowed me to be big. Anytime you see my Facebook page, there was a time I was having 10,000 views, 10,000 likes, 20,000. They started. It became like fire. The thing was paining them. Anytime I want to be big, you see them, boom. This time around, I said I'm going to enter prayer for anywhere people walk into, if it's a forest in this country, I will enter and do prayer. Because it's too much. They should just let me do my thing and let me be big the way God wants me to be. They're not my God. I'm not owing anybody from my past, neither am I owing anybody from my present, and I don't want to owe anybody in my future. Everybody do your thing and let Becky do her thing. So my people, you that are watching me, that's why I do a lot. Because of the kind of battles I have faced through the years, where people come and they scatter. Even some people that I'm helping, they still scatter what I'm doing by the words of their mouth. I'm like, how are you expecting me to help you? When you come out to public and you say I'm this, I'm that, how do you think I'm going to make money? It's people that will help me. People that help people. People will give me work. People will come in to come and collect this contract. And it is from there that I'm feeding you, I'm paying your rent, or I'm helping you. But then you come out and use your mouth and you go and destroy, tell people I'm this and that. And you still expect me to come and be paying stuff for you. And when I don't do stuff for them, they get angry. I'm like, because I don't have the money. You have come to destroy my name. You have come to tell people I'm this, you've come to tell people I'm that, and those people who are helping me are no longer helping me. How do you think we make our money? We don't sleep around. Someone like me, I don't have time to sleep around, but how do you think women make their money? Men help them. Men help them and give them jobs. So when you go and scandalize the woman and make her like crap or shite in public, the people who are supposed to help her will not help her anymore. So this helped me to be self-reliant. I began to believe in myself and do things myself and create income myself. That's how I became this person that I am today. So if you're watching this video, I don't know what you want to take from this. But what I need you to take back is, to take with you is, if you know people don't like you, stop hanging around them. You get that feeling once, get it twice, get it 3 times. Maybe the 4th time they might do something to you. Stop hanging around them. No matter who they are. Even if they beg that they want to be around you, don't let them come around you. Because they don't like you. But them coming around you is to know how things are working on in your life, so that they can go and do whatever they are doing anywhere they're doing it. And I've been drumming this for a very long time. Don't let them come around you. They don't like you. They don't like your progress. They don't like your success. They don't like how hardworking you are. So you don't need to bring them close to you. If you're doing any business that they're into, find another thing and do. And use a long spoon with them. You know how long spoon you're eating. Use a spoon that is long and eat with them. And let them see that you're using a long spoon. Don't pretend. Don't pretend that. Be very watchful and mindful when you are around them. Like seriously, because some people, like I said, they hate you, but they like to be where you are. They want to look at your handbag, look at your hair, look at the clothes you're wearing. Size up if things are working up well in your life, and they can do a lot that I'm not going to talk in this video, just so I don't skip, because I've seen it all. I have seen you be talking to somebody now and you think the person is your friend, but that person is your enemy, but they like to sit with you. Majority of these people that I know, that's how they are from the past. Even where I am right now, there are a bunch of them here, you know. So I go and mingle with people who don't even know me too much, or the good ones. The good people are the people that I mingle with. You don't see me mingling with somebody who makes my spirit uncomfortable. Once my spirit gives me that spirit, that feeling that, look, this person doesn't like you, I cut off. Before, I never used to cut off, and at the end of the day, they will do me something bad. Anybody who's sitting with your enemy, who's sitting with somebody that came to take stuff from you, they like to sit with them. Somebody that doesn't like you is not your friend. Look at the signs, understand, know the signs when you see them, and cut off. That's the lesson you should take from this video, and that's why I've taken the time to explain some things to you, my viewer or viewers, so you learn, you know what life is all about, or what life could be about if you're going through that situation. It doesn't have to happen to you, but once you sense it, you cut off. All right? So thank you so much for watching my video. And like you know, I'm a life coach, certified life coach. And I've got 30 minutes free consultation. Consult with me. Let's fix that problem. Let's work it out together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again some other time. Take good care. One love.